Beginning tomorrow on National Public Radio, an experiment in broadcasting our history. It is called Project Griot. It's a word that in West Africa means a kind of community storyteller. This project is an especially timely one to capture the experience of one generation of African Americans and tuck it away, preserve it for generations yet to come. Here again tonight, NBC's Martin Savage.
And I remember that so distinctly.
In the back of a trailer, in front of microphones, three sisters sit, telling secrets.
And to this day, Martin Luther King Jr. never did know.
Funded by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the goal is to gather memories of a movement. Unlike most Americans, these sisters knew King. He led their church, they babysat his children.
I was just magnetized by his charisma.
Taylor and Bessie Rogers didn't know King, but were in the room that night in Memphis for his last speech.
You could tell by the expression on his face and the feeling and the sound of his voice that he knew something was going to happen.
So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything.
These are the insights this oral history project seeks to capture, recording everyday voices.
I was literally 9 years old before I visited non-black-owned stores.
Preserving a unique soundtrack of African-American life in the 20th century. The goal is to spend 1 year collecting the stories from thousands of African-American families from across the country. But it's not the first time that's been done. In the 1930s, a government program conducted 2,300 interviews of former slaves.
My name is Fountain Hughes.
Now considered one of the most important collections of its kind.
If I thought that I'd ever be a slave again, I'd take a gun and just end it all right away.
Like those, these latest stories will be archived in the Library of Congress for future study. In essence, making this silver trailer a time machine that allows the voices of today to speak to the children of tomorrow. Martin Savage, NBC News, Atlanta.